Hey, right guys, Truthmuncher's Joe here, and today we are watching and reacting to episode 23, I believe, of Pretty Little Liars Season 5. Feeling a little bit ill and under the weather today, but I still wanted to do this, and then we're going to do Rain later today as well. Yeah, we kind of I just want to get this season done, because we're like so close. I think after this, correct me if I'm wrong, we only have 2 episodes left. So very close to that finale. And I'm hoping it's good. I really hope it's good, because the last few episodes, to be fair to them, have had a good build-up, but it needs that payoff with the finale, and I'm really hoping it has it, because like I said, the last few episodes, even though they've not been like incredible, in my opinion, I do think like the build-ups to like seasons 1, 2 and 3 were far better than this one. Actually, to be fair, saying that, I can't necessarily remember 1 and 2 that well. I know what happened in those finales, but the build-up to those, not necessarily much, but the build up to this has been decent. We'll just see if the finale, please. I want the finale to be like at least an 8 out of 10 or something, because, you know, I've had my thoughts on the season. We'll talk about the season at the end of the finale in a couple of episodes' time, but not that many 8s. Sad times. I'm going to quickly shave, actually, so I'm going to be back, and then I'll have like, well, I'll still have a bit of a, maybe fur here and there. But if you enjoy, remember to leave a like. If you're new, remember to subscribe. And if you do want the full uncut reaction to this episode and early uploads for Pretty Little Liars, then a link to the Patreon page will be down below. But for now, my friends, let's go.
I don't like the idea of 12 strangers off the street deciding what happens to my daughter.
It's the American way.
It's so dumb.
The key to winning this case isn't telling the jury desperate stories about being plotted against.
I'm actually curious. Do you think that this idea of a jury is like a good idea? Like literally 12 strangers deciding your fate.
12 jurors beyond a reasonable doubt.
Curious, but maybe there's not a better way to do it. Like, but it just seems a bit.
One of them unsure.
Oh, I don't know.
This is my chance to talk to all of you.
Hannah's going to prison, sorry.
I want to strongly suggest that you girls stay away from Allison's trial.
That makes sense.
This is a suggestion. But what are we going to do when Hannah goes to trial? Are we just supposed to turn our backs on her too?
We're not talking about ethics.
That's for sure.
Oh!
We should go.
Yeah, get out. We gotta go. Emily, please, can we run? I'm scaredy weardy.
I want you to promise me you won't go near that courtroom.
That means they're gonna go. 100% they're gonna go.
Do you have a burner phone?
What color?
Great.
Am I a successful tutor?
Very successful.
Good.
I love how this guy's just a character now. He popped up for one scene.
They're turning it into a field trip. But
I don't even hate him, man, to be fair. He's alright.
Mine off.
We've had worse, let's put it that way.
I've seen her intellectually kneecap dozens of kids, and the only thing Mona likes better than winning is taking the credit. We're lucky she didn't get to college and start thinking about running for president.
Great, so...
Are you saying that the world's better off without her?
yeah, that's what it...
I'm just saying there are other people on this team.
Great, mate. The world is not better off without Mona. Pipe down.
You okay?
Never better.
You'll be fine.
You put her there, Emily. Remember that.
Makes you say that.
Like...
Listen, tomorrow, will you be there?
Oh...
I'll try.
See, now I need to get back into the ship, because it's been like 20 episodes.
I'll be there.
Okay, well...
Good night, Em.
Oh, so you love each other?
Golly.
No, it might be a bit much. Oh, God. Here we go, the 12 strangers. Oh, Ari and Emily did come. Oh!
Miss Marcus will be up here shortly, and she's going to tell you an amazing story about Allison De Laurentiis, how she was kidnapped and traumatized by 2 years of captivity, how she escaped her captors and returned home, helped by her closest friends. None of it happened. It's a fairy tale.
When you know that's a fact. I mean, he's right, she never really got kidnapped. But...
and perpetuated by the friends that helped to save her.
okay, what's this got to do with Mona, though?
Allison De Laurentiis planned and carried out the murder of Mona Vanderwall, consigning her to a cruel, anonymous end.
Ah!
What do you mean good? Why is that good?
You knew about this?
Brr.
You all knew, and you told the police.
This isn't going to solve the problem, Mr.
You talked her into it. That's what
Yo, she's well small
talked her into
compared
this.
to
It was
him.
your idea.
Oh, here we go. It's not Ryan Reynolds.
My mother used to read that to me when I was a baby. Who would know that? Well, that's what I was trying to find out. So I answered, and 2 days later, another ad. Good night, nobody. Good night, brush.
Good night to the old lady whispering hush.
And then
Ah, yeah, that banger.
text. Arya killed Shauna in New York. Okay, my mother was buried in Spencer's
Yeah,
backyard.
Arya should be the one on trial. She's the one who's actually murdered someone.
So they knew who killed my mother.
You know, it shouldn't
They were
really
just
happen,
torturing
but...
me.
Someone will be going to prison for a very long time. My only concern is that it's not going to be you.
I mean, okay. I can't even hate her, because, like, she's just being a mob,
She was
really.
talking to somebody about her mother she never told. We're gonna get you out of here. I promise.
Oh, promise that, mate. Yeah.
Out. Away. Gone. I want you to get on a plane or a boat and go somewhere where they can't find you.
Great.
Caleb, I can manage as long as you're safe.
Well, I'm not gonna do that.
Yes, because okay, like it just leave you here.
That's what I want you to do.
We have to get back to Mona's room.
Hannah, you spent more time in that room than any of us, so try to think about places that Mona would have hid stuff.
Just demolish it.
I need to talk to Mona's mom.
Guys, if there's something in that room that can get me out of here, I don't care how upset she is, just find it.
All right, Hannah.
I'll do it.
A minute ago, you were piping off about Caleb leave. Caleb leave. I'm gonna be in here.
I should have put Hannah in a car and taken off when I had the chance.
Why didn't you?
She would never leave you and Arya and Em. You guys are like a band of Vikings.
Well, less.
Oh yeah, I forgot these two had like a nice little friendship, I guess. But then they dropped it. They're...
She told me to get out before it got too late. The point is, she said it.
You thinking about it?
No.
Good. You're not leaving, Caleb. Again, we've done that.
Essence of best boyfriend. We're gonna make a fortune.
Toby can't
Have
complain.
you talked to Toby since you got back?
That's not really a good idea. Under the circumstances.
Are they broken up? Have they broken up then?
Finish your cookie.
Did Toby and Spencer ever actually break up? Because I don't think they did.
Do you want to just give up and go shopping? Not just yet.
No, Irish, shut up. That's a nice house. That's like a house. Like an American dream kind of house. The British dream is just hoping you don't die by the age of 26, I guess.
Yeah, well, there's been a lot of traffic over the years.
Guess that's how you knew she'd come this way when she ran. So you trapped her for the police?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I really wish that we hadn't.
Yeah,
I
from
let her go.
that moment I knew
Her
you'd
running
fucked
away. Why
up.
do you think I did that?
I like being certain. Okay, it's where I'm comfortable. I'm not happy in the great places. So sometimes I go to the shore when I know that I shouldn't, and there's somebody out there who knows that about me. And they're doing a very good job of using it against me.
Interesting to hear her talk
Nobody
about
likes
that.
the great.
Right, in the second half, hopefully this episode can keep up the pace because it's good so far.
Mom, I'm going to Allison's trial.
There we
I
go.
forbid it.
I did it.
That's a big, hefty 19th century word.
Do you know a girl named Hannah Marin?
Objection. Irrelevant.
Where are we going, Mr.
You're relevant.
Yes.
Is she a friend of your sister Allison?
Yes.
Who is Ashley Marin?
Hannah's mom.
Oh,
Objection,
bollocks.
She's in the third row. She's wearing a blue dress.
Right. Did you sleep with her?
Did you have occasion to meet with her outside of the office?
Yes.
Socially?
Oh my god.
Yes.
And how many times have you been with her socially?
Just say, have you slept with her?
These social meetings, were they always in public places?
Most of them.
Don't take the scenic route. Ask every question but the main one you want to ask.
Is he saying what I think he's saying?
How would you characterize
Seriously?
these private meetings?
Do you have any other questions for this witness?
That would prove nothing. Oh my god. If I was Jason, I'd be like, yeah, okay, I'll sleep with her. What's the point of this? Like, I'd just be like that, man. Who gives a fuck? Like, everyone's whispering now, like, oh my god.
Hannah knew about this?
Cross your fingers and wish hard that you never have to sit in that chair. You won't like it.
I want to see him up on the chair. Like, oh, that'd be so cool if they did that.
You can go, Ted.
I just want to finish my coffee first.
I mean,
Because it's a good cup of coffee.
you can go.
I never asked you to explain.
You should have.
Ted's very forgiving.
I want forgiveness if you don't know what really happened. I'm beginning to think that's the way it was supposed to be. Thank you.
Ted ain't gonna just go, like, pipe off.
You should go.
No, absolutely not. Ted Arias.
Mrs. Vanderwall?
Break in, you've done it a million times before.
Where is she? She's hiding.
Ah, they've already taken it. Yep. Searched and searched. Get wrecked, A.
Finders, keepers, losers, weepers. Tristesse. A.
Oh my god.
Why do we think that A found something just because they said so?
The note was written to taunt us.
Or trick us?
Okay, but...
Think like Mona. Just for a minute.
A's good at everything, so if they find it and A doesn't... Like, if it's somewhere really obvious, then I'm just gonna cry, but if they do find it, then, I mean, GG. That was so easy. GG, Spencer, you know what, I'll let him have it. Yo, is that, or is... Wait, what? Suspicious. Screwdriver.
Wasn't the way I want to see you look at me. Ever.
It's just my face.
Okay, mate, calm down.
Sometimes it does things without checking with me first.
Well, she deserved what happened to her, and I don't believe that.
Yeah, nobody does.
Okay, well, thank God for that. You know, you're shady now. You are shady.
Guess I surprised your face again, huh?
It's okay.
See, why does he have to be shady? Couldn't she just have a nice relationship with someone? That isn't Ezra. That's not even a nice relationship anyway. It's a bloody mess.
Sorry. Just hope you didn't get the bad decision gene from me. Well, I hope I did. I hope I got all of your DNA in me. That means
Ugh.
I'll be brave and you know how much I love you. Yeah. I think I do.
You think you do? At least you actually had a nice mother-daughter moment. Jesus, that's rare.
I believed you since that night at the house when you tried to get away. I saw it in your face. You didn't kill anyone.
But I let a lot of things happen that I shouldn't have.
Yeah, I feel like she's paid for those now. Like, I feel like this has been a good way for Ali to pay for the mistakes she's done. But, like, she didn't murder anyone, so let's get her out now at the same time. Yo, Spencer looks kind of good though. Well, she always does, but...
The dog didn't run away. I left the gate open on purpose.
Oh my god, is that it? That's lame. At least not like, to be fair, if it was like a huge big secret, then it'd be like so stupid. Like, what would they say to that? Oh, it's that fucking little bird, man. Fuck. Great. Right, apologies, especially to the patrons that I was ill. A lot of sniffling. But there we go, guys. That is episode 23 of Pretty Little Liars Season 5. Fantastic episode. I really, really enjoyed that one. Probably one of the best ones of Season 5. Finally, we actually had a great one. Which I was really hoping for. Like I said, since I always forget exactly which number, but I want to say episode 19. The season's been really, really good. Like at least 7s out of 10s, like above. This one was the best though out of all of those. I don't really have a major negative with the episode. I think every character had an interesting story. Finally, like that's rare. I wouldn't say their stories were anything incredible. Like I wouldn't say it was like mind-blowing storylines. But the show always is at its best when at least all four characters have something at least good and enjoyable when you're watching it. But when you're watching it and it's like two of the four have a tragic story, then it's still half the episode at the end of the day that takes from that. But when they all at least have something good, at least, then it's an enjoyable, great episode. And this one, like I say, I won't say any of them were bad. I won't say any of them were like insanely incredible, but they were at least great. So I enjoyed it. We'll start with Hannah. She's kind of obviously in prison. Shit's going down with her character. Like I haven't had a trial yet, but some intense stuff going down. She's like telling Caleb to go, and I really like the moment between her and Ashley as well, like the mother-daughter moment, because we don't get many of those, especially with those two, and we did. So that was a good scene. She wasn't in it much, but the scenes she was in were fine. Just still, I think it's like one of those episodes where she was put in prison at the end of the last episode, and this is like her, realising that. I didn't get her logic of like, oh, Caleb, go away though. I know she loves him and she wants him to be safe and all that, but it's like, come on. You wouldn't do that to Caleb, so why would he do it to you? If he did, I'd be kind of pissed, not gonna lie. Then we had Emily. She was, good when she didn't have a shitty relationship. Again, like the relationship she had a few episodes ago with the husband seems so irrelevant now. Like it was irrelevant anyway, but her character's interesting again because she has a story that's enjoyable to watch. I like the phone call between her and Alison. She learned like the little secret song, and she was kind of teaming up with Aria. They were doing the investigation, and I did upload episode. No, I haven't uploaded it yet. Actually, I think it's the episode where it was like Bethany's storyline. Basically, I think that's going up on YouTube today. But yeah, the Bethany storyline, like I said in that. It was so boring because we didn't care about Bethany, whereas here, the investigation is Mona's death. Mona we care about as well, at least I care about as a character, and she's a character that we've learned or been with since season 1 and learned more about over time. So the investigation is interesting because I'm interested in the actual point of it, the point of it being Mona's death. So yeah, anything they do at least. It doesn't always work, yeah, granted, it never really does with some show, this show, because it's just like the A is always like ruining every chance that they get. To be fair to them, they did find that little clue behind the mirror, which A didn't find for some reason. Like, A finds everything, but I don't know what that means yet. I'm sure we'll find out what it means later down the line, obviously. Kind of pointless it was. But at least they found it. Yeah, and I did like, to be fair to Ori, I did like the idea of A having trashed the room just because A couldn't find it, so then it makes them be like, oh, okay, well, I guess they found it, and then dip out. But they're like, actually, they'd kind of do that just to throw us off. I like that. That was a good shout from Aria. I'll give it that one. So yeah, Emily teaming up with those two was Spencer and Aria was good. Aria was bearable. She had this little romance still with this guy, which is fine. Like I say, I don't hate him, but he is shady. Like, something was going on with, he was watching Mona's house, and then he was like, so he might not be a bad guy. He might just be something a little shady. We'll see. Maybe he is a bad guy, but I hope we do get answers this season, like by the finale with his character. I don't want his mystery to leak over into season 6, and it's like, oh my god, because they've done that so many times, like with Melissa in season 4. So. We'll see about that one. Then Spencer was good as well, like going against her mum, her little friendship with Caleb I really like, the fact she hasn't even contacted Toby yet. It's like great. They are like still together. I do like, correct me if I'm wrong. Alison was really good as well, like her actual trial was interesting. We had the situation between Ashley and Jason come back up because I said at the time that feels pointless. And while it did come back up and it still really didn't mean much at the end of the day, like, I guess everyone knows about it now, sure, but it was pointless anyway. And like I said, if I was Jason, I'd just be like, so what? Like, yeah, I slept with her. It doesn't affect me in any way. Like, okay, cool. Like, I wouldn't care if anyone really knew about it, so. Like, yeah, for Ashley, it's probably a bit embarrassing. Maybe he felt bad because she'd be embarrassed, but does he have anything to really be embarrassed? I don't know, maybe I'm just sick in the head. I don't really know. I don't see that much of a problem. Okay, yeah, so pretty much every character, including Alison, was good. I like that they brought that old story with Ashley. You had a cool little few friendship moments going on, mother and daughter moments. Everything just really worked. There wasn't like a boring, bland moment. I enjoyed it. I'd say it was the best in a long... I'd say this was the best in a... Probably my second favourite episode. It was a weird one because, like, there was nothing... There wasn't, like, a scene that really stood out as, like, an incredible, like, scene. But it just all flowed nicely. It all worked really well. And it just wasn't boring. Like, thank God for that, it wasn't boring. Yeah, I'd say apart from episode 5... Oh, episode 5 was a banger. Apart from episode 5, I'd say this was the best episode. I like when a TV show does like court well, and this wasn't the most in-depth, amazing court scene I've seen. Like, it's got nothing like How to Get Away with Murder or anything like that, or Suits, but it was an enjoyable one. So I wouldn't say it's as good as episode 5, but I'd say it was a great episode. So I'm going to give this one an 8.2 out of 10. Like I say, there wasn't anything mind-blowing about the episode, but it just all from start to finish worked really well. Every character was enjoyable. So yeah, there we go, guys. Thanks for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Let me know what the episode down below in the comments. Hopefully I'm better for episode 24, the penultimate episode. Links to Patreon, Twitter, Instagram and Discord will be down below if you want to check out any of those. And until next time, peace.